decided to go out back and tinker with my daddy's old Cadillac. It was left to me in his will the day he died. I opened up the barn and pulled her out, went for a spin, blew the cobwebs out, parked out front and cleaned her up inside. I hit her with the hose and blew off the dust, shined up the chrome and cleaned out the trunk, fitted white wool tires and a brand new set of spats. My neighbor came across the road about then and told me how he remembered when his uncle drove a car, and man, it was just like that. Well, just like that, yeah, just like that. He remembered that old car just like that. Except it didn't have fins, there was more kind of round, and the headlights sat a little closer to the ground, and it had 4 doors, but man, it was just like that. I took my girl for a date one night when the moon and stars was shining bright. It was a mighty fine night for a drive-in picture show. I parked out front, I was right on time. Can't wait to see that baby of mine. She dresses so fine, she's the cutest girl I know. I knocked on the door, said hi to her pop. I said she'd be home before 10 o'clock. He saw my car, said, "What is that, Jeff Trapper?" He came out to look, and to my surprise, he wiped away a tear from his eye. Said, "Man, my very first car was just like that." Well, just like that, yeah, just like that. He said his very first car was just like that. but not a convertible station wagon. And mine didn't have those fancy airbags, and it wasn't this big, but man, it was just like that. Yeah. Driving show, we got our park. Up the back it was nice and dark. It looked like a spot where we could be alone. We climbed in the back with our supply of Coke and popcorn and French fries, cuddled up close and sat to watch the show. By intermission I knew it was love, so I plucked up the courage to make my move. I leaned in close, put my hand on her back. But then she stopped me in my tracks, and by mistake she called me Max. It turns out his old car was just like that. Well, just like that. Yeah, just like that. It turns out Max's car was just like that. Except his back seat had a lot more room. His front seat it could fold down too for more headroom. But man, it was just like that. Yeah! Spoiled the mood, I just couldn't get back in the groove. I fired up the car and started to head home. I was feeling mad and driving fast. I had my foot hard on the gas. I saw blue lights and I knew that I was gone. The cop pulled up right close behind and shook his head and checked inside, checked under the hood and took a few steps back. He asked me where I got the car and was the restoration hard. He just bought a Cadillac that was just like that. Well, just like that. Yeah, just like that. Turns out the copper had a car like that. He tore up the fine and let me go. I told him about our hot rod shows. It pays to drive a car that's just like that. Well, just like that. Yeah, just like that. It's cool to drive a car that's just like that. I wouldn't sell it for the world, I'd choose it.